Krishna, the darling of Gokul, Part 2. Nanda Baba was returning back from Mathura after having paid the taxes to Kamsa and visited Vasudeva. While he was returning, he was thinking about the last advice Vasudeva gave. Vasudeva said, "Please go back to Gokul immediately. Do not stay any longer, because there are many calamities that are likely to descend on Gokula." So Nanda Baba was thinking about it. I wonder, what is this? Vasudeva's words can never be false. May God protect us. While Nanda was away, the wicked Putana already reached Gokula in the form of a beautiful damsel. She found her way into Nanda's home and beheld the sleeping Krishna. She lifted Krishna up in her arms. Both Rohini and Yasoda, they were surprised to see this stranger, but were so carried away by her beauty that they did not ask any questions. Putana took the baby in her lap and began to suckle him. She was kind of breastfeeding the child just like a mother. But she had a cunning plan. She was thinking, the deadly poison that I have smeared on my breast will soon take effect. But little did she know that it was her life that was in danger, for the infant Krishna soon began to suck the very life out of her. She made a huge noise. "Please leave me, please leave me, please leave me." She shrieked, and unable to bear the pain, she assumed her ugly Rakshasi form and collapsed in a heap. But still, Krishna would not let go of her. The petrified Gopikas, they hastily pulled Krishna away and took him to Yasoda. Yasoda anointed and bathed Krishna and rocked him to sleep. When Nanda and his companions they returned to Gokul, they were surprised to see Putana's hideous supine form. He was all the more astonished when he heard that it was his Krishna who had tormented and killed Putana. He picked up his little son and kissed him on his forehead again and again. Nanda and Yasoda watched their son grow with delight. When he learned to turn on his side, the event was celebrated with song and feasting. All the people of Gokul had gathered at Nanda's house, seeing that the baby was little tired after all the fuss. Yasoda fed him and made him to sleep. Placing his cot in the shade of a court, she went back to take care of her guests. So Krishna was put underneath the cot. There was a cot on the side. So Yasoda put him under the shade of that cot and went on to take care of all the guests. After a brief nap, Krishna woke up and began to cry, but Yasoda was too far and too busy to hear him. Louder and louder he cried, and he kicked up his baby feet in the air. But the touch of the tiny feet was enough to pull the cart away. All the vessels in the cart, the noise of the vessels which were falling down, they were breaking. That noise brought the guest to the spot. All the guests were running to see what's going on. There was a huge noise. The cart was broken. All the vessels were broken. See that the cart has overturned on its own. All the food is wasted. Maybe the cart was overloaded. So many comments were made. The small boys who were playing nearby said, "It was the little one, Krishna, who kicked the cart. We saw it. We saw it. But no one believed that. Is it possible for a baby to topple such a heavy cart? Huh? So others were telling, don't listen to these boys. These are all little boys. They're always imagining things. Yasoda had meanwhile taken the baby Krishna away and soothed him slowly. People went back to their feasting and the matter was forgotten for a while. A few days later, Yasoda was sitting with Krishna in her lap. Suddenly, she felt so heavy. Whoa, I can hardly bear Krishna's weight. I can hardly bear his weight. Suddenly, I'm feeling heavy. Why is that? So she placed him on the ground and was soon engrossed in the household work. Krishna was happily playing on his own. Suddenly, there was a gentle breeze, and the gentle breeze turned into a terrible whirlwind like a tornado. It swept the baby off. It swooped it. It was the Ashura Trinavarda, an evil Ashura friend of Kamsa, who had appeared in the guise of a whirlwind to destroy Krishna. The entire Gokul was filled by dust and darkness. No one could see anything. Yasoda came running out. Where is my darling baby? I had left him here just now. When the whirlwind had subsided, then the neighbors came and asked Yashoda, what happened? Then Yashoda said, my son Krishna, he has disappeared. Meanwhile, as the wicked Trinavarda, when he carried the baby skywards, he found Krishna becoming heavier and heavier. He could not lift him anymore. Krishna's weight compelled the demon to slow down. Now Krishna caught him by the throat and killed him. Down fell the demon to his death. The people of Gokul watched the scene with an open-eyed amazement. Once again, Krishna was rescued and restored to his anxious mother. Yashoda was happy. Thank God, you are safe. How right Nanda Baba was telling, how right Vasudeva was. Strange things are happening here. Vasudeva already warned me. One day, Gargacharya, the family priest of Yadavas, visited Gokul at Vasudeva's bidding. After welcoming Gargacharya with due respect, Nanda Baba said, we are honored by your visit, Gargacharya. May I request you to conduct the naming ceremony of our two boys. Garga explained, I am the royal priest of Yadavas. If the news of my performing the ceremonies of the boys reaches the ears of Kamsa, he will be suspicious. Ever since he heard that his slayer has been born elsewhere, Kamsa has been on the lookout for him. He would surely have your son killed. Then Nanda said, in that case, we will do everything quietly. Not even my near ones will know of it. So in absolute secrecy, without any fanfare, the naming ceremony of the two boys was performed in a cow shed. This son of Rogini will be a charming boy, pleasing the people with his good qualities. Hence, he should be called Rama. Because of his prowess, he will be called Balarama. And your other dusky complexioned son will be called Krishna because of his color. In black, that is Krishna. So he will bring pleasure and prosperity to you. Take good care of him. In a few weeks, Balarama and Krishna, they learned to crawl. Now, there was no stopping of these two boys. They would wander all over Gokul, dragging their little feet adorned with anklets through the muddy pastures. Their childish pranks were a constant source of amusement to their mothers. Yashoda, come and see your Krishna. Constantly the neighbors coming to their house and complaining, come and see your son. What is he up to now? Yashoda asked. The frightened calf ran helter and skelter. He used to pull the tail of the cow. See, he is being dragged away by the calf. Just look at his face. He is enjoying this. Rohini and Yashoda could never be sure what the naughty pair, Krishna and Balarama, would do next. Yashoda dear, the house is so quiet and those two must be up to some mischief. Will you go and look what's going on? It is too quiet today. They must be up to something. Let's go and see. So Yashoda says, don't worry, I will go and see. I hope they haven't caught hold of a dog in the street as they did the other day. Or tried to pick up a sword like yesterday. Soon Yashoda was back, dragging these two boys with her. You were right, Rohini. I caught them just in time, trying to peep into the well on tiptoe. What will they think of next? I don't know, Rohini was telling. Soon Krishna and Balarama learned to walk and run from calling. They were crawling before and they could not control the mischief. Now they are beginning to walk and run. Yashoda was thinking, what should I do? I should keep them tied up. I think, where could they be? Where are they? She knew soon enough, Yashoda, you must control that naughty son of yours. All the neighbors gathered and they said, you must do that. Then Yashoda is asking, what happened? What happened? This is another day, right? Just another day. Every day there would be fresh complaints from the neighbors. One neighbor saying, he ate up all my butter in my house. Next one, and he broke the pot also. Next one, he's all over my house. When we scold him, he just giggles and run away. Next one, he steals the butter and gives it to his monkey friends. So every one of them were complaining. Every day the naughty Krishna would think of new ways to steal butter, which would be kept out of his reach. Even though it is kept high in the ceiling, he will somehow manage to steal it. Yashoda would make up her mind to scold him. Just let him come home today, I will take care of him. But one look at the wide-eyed innocent face would melt her heart and she would not feel like punishing Krishna. One day, Krishna and Balarama were playing in the fields with their friends. Soon Balarama came running home. Ma Yashoda, Krishna has eaten earth. Huh? Yes, all the other cowherd boys are telling. Yes, he had eaten earth. Then Yashoda called Krishna, you naughty boy, why did you eat earth? Krishna said, they are all telling lies, Mom. I did not eat any. Yashoda said, okay, let me see. Open your mouth wide. When Krishna opened his mouth wide, Yashoda was gripped by awe. In Krishna's mouth, she could see the sky, the earth, and in fact the entire universe. Surely, I must be dreaming. That is what Yashoda thought. I must be dreaming. What is this? I am seeing the entire universe in his mouth. Is it my ego that makes me think like this? Help me, God. But soon, she miraculously forgot the whole incident. This is known as Mridupakshana Leela in Srimad Bhagavatam. With this, we stop the second part of the story today. We will see more pranks and leelas which Krishna does in Gokula tomorrow. Narayana Narayana.